Angel, you talk about the trash talk. I'm wondering, do you use it at all as part of your strategy to try and get opponents off of their game? Does that go into it?
I think it honestly just gets me going. It's where I'm from. I'm from Baltimore, so that's just kind of what we do. I like to get things going, especially if I'm having a rougher game and I get a basket. I'm trying to hype myself up and get myself going. It's not, like I said, it's not personal to the other player on the other team, but it is what it is. I mean, you take it how you want.
Caitlin, we talked a lot about trash talk earlier today. Kim said she loves it. Lisa said she didn't do it as a young girl. Angel said she uses it as motivation, and Haley compared it to hockey fights, as far as drawing people in and some of the outside attraction. I guess, how do you utilize it in your game? Do you enjoy it? Do you not enjoy it?
Yeah, I think for me, my competitive passion is just all about the game and what fires me up and what fires my team up. I think that's what I'm focused on. I think I play with a lot of emotion, but I think our team is mostly focused on celebrating each other. That's what we've always been about. Coach Bluder always talks about celebrating the assists. We're a team that really focus on having, high number of assists every single night out and low number of turnovers. And, I thought we did that last night. We had 20 assists. Could have taken care of the ball a little bit better with 19 turnovers, but I think that's where my competitive passion and fire comes from. Is I know how much I expect out of this team. They expect the same out of themselves. I expect a lot out of myself, and we have a lot of fun doing it, and that's what makes the game so fun, being able to be in those types of situations.
Hi, Kevin. Mark Singulace from the Albany Times-Union. You talked about Caitlin and Angel both liking the trash talk. Would you like to not see it kind of boil over like it did a little bit at the end of the championship game last year, or is that just part of the kind of competitive fire and all?
I turn on ball games all the time. Was it Luke and Donick the other day? Waved by to Vlade because he didn't draft him. You see that all the time. I don't even. One of the greatest memories I ever have as a former player, won't ever forget it. 1984 Olympics, we're at the RCA Dome. The men's team and the women's team, coached by Bob Knight and Pat Summitt, we're going to get to play against pros. I had front row seats watching Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Bill Walton. The list goes on. Play against our 84 Olympic team, which was Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing. You can go get the list. I was in heaven. The crap that came out of those guys' mouths, I couldn't quit watching. It's sports. It's sports. I mean, have you ever thought, watching games in the NCAA playoffs, how much you could write about a lot of players and the stuff that's come out of their mouths, not just Angel and not just Clark? Anybody else know what I'm talking about? You can do whatever you want if you choose to focus on that. I don't choose to focus on that because you see it all the time. If you turn on and watch pro games, I was a trash talker. I mean, thank God I didn't have all of y'all following me. Cameras and everything else. I mean, you're out there, you're trying to get after it. Don't make more out of that than has already been written.
Okay, and then the second one, Caitlin has talked about how she enjoys talking on the floor. Angel has as well. Kim earlier said she enjoys it as well. I'm curious for you, when you were a player, 6-on-6 Iowa basketball, were you much of a talker?
You had a lot of time to talk in 6-on-6 because you stood at the half-court line while the other three were playing. And so, yeah, you got to know the guard that was guarding you pretty well. But no, I don't know that trash talking was a thing really back then. Maybe it was, and I just don't remember. Maybe, it wasn't where I played. But no, I don't do that to this day.